I'm Kamal Santamaria in Doha with the world news from Al Jazeera. As fighting rages in Pakistan's northwest frontier province, a key Taliban leader, Muslim Khan, has issued an ultimatum to the country's politicians. Either resign or the Taliban will target them and their close relatives. Our correspondent Imran Khan in Peshawar says the threat does need to be taken seriously.
Well, it is a very real threat because the Pakistani army traditionally have been geared up to fight Indians. They've been geared up to fight army to army. This type of insurgency warfare is fairly new to them. They faced it in Balochistan and they were very successful there. But this is a very different army that they're fighting. These are Taliban fighters that are able to go across the border into Afghanistan. They're also able to blend in more with the local population. They're also armed and with, like we say, small arms and rocket launchers as such, but what that means is they're light and they're mobile and they know the terrain incredibly well.
Meanwhile, the Taliban in Afghanistan has claimed responsibility for a suicide bomb attack outside a US military base near the city of Khost. At least 9 Afghan laborers working at the base were killed. A US military spokesman downplayed the incident despite the increasing frequency of attacks in Khost. Sri Lanka's civil war continues to claim more lives. A health official in the country says at least 50 civilians were killed in the shelling of a hospital in the north on Wednesday. Many of the thousands of Tamils who fled the fighting have crossed the sea to India to find sanctuary in the state of Tamil Nadu, where they're living in temporary camps. Al Jazeera's Prina Suri says the Sri Lankan civil war is a major election issue in the state.
Politicians in Tamil Nadu are promising voters that when they enter office, they'll pressure the new government to find a more lasting solution to the current crisis. Support for the Tamils runs so high here that nearly all politicians across the spectrum are making these promises.
And the leader of the Catholic Church has backed calls for a sovereign Palestinian homeland. Pope Benedict XVI was speaking in Bethlehem during a visit to the occupied West Bank. And those are the headlines here on Al Jazeera. The latest on those and all our other stories is, of course, at our website, aljazeera.net/English.